Guys, it's Beer O'Clock on Ginger Beer Review. Hello! Today we are reviewing another tin from the brand new 2026 range of craft beers released by Asda Superstores. Fantastic range, lots of different beers to try. We've got a few to get through on this channel. So this is probably about the second or third one I've done from their range. This is by Utopian Brewing Company. It is a tin of their Dortmund style lager, coming in at 5.2% in this 440ml tin. Looking good on the tin, as you can see. I like the design. That is pretty good. It's got one of those sort of rough contour to the outside. Utopian, if you don't know anything about Utopian, they are a Devon, I'm going to say Devon brewery. They specialise in a lot of the traditional lager recipes and things like that. So for them to do a Dortmund style lager, and we'll come on to what Dortmund style lager is in a minute, without trying to get too geeky, is no surprise. This, it says on it, is number 9 collab. So they're obviously doing a collection of it, a thirst quenching lager with a light bitter finish. I'll be the judge of that. So there's the tin. Shall we get it out of the tin and into the glass? Trying to pour it a little bit more sensible. There we go. Right, okay, so we have got a generous 3-finger tight formed white head. The carbonation is good and it's racing up inside the glass, as you can see on there. Yellow straw coloured, slightly hazy. I would say it's got slight haze to it, but looks good in the glass. So let's try for the aromas. That's all right. It's got good aromas on it. I would say there's a good sort of maltiness smell to it. There's a sweetness coming through, which is exactly what you want with a Dortmund style beer. That smells good. It smells good, and it smells as you would expect. Let me explain. Apologies if you know already, but let's go for it, assuming there is somebody out there that doesn't. Dortmund style lager. So years ago, oh, what is wrong with me? I can't even get the words past the one good tooth I've got. Brewing in Germany years ago, let's go back 160 years, something like that. And you had a lot of the old world style brewing, which is all your export type beers. So like your Holsten export and things like that. That was the style that was used. And then Dortmund came along and introduced this fresh style of brewing and knocked the brewing world offline really with it. Like I say, a lot of time ago. Obviously I say Holsten, I know they're in Hamburg and not in Dortmund, but I mean this brewery, Dortmund, what was I going to say then? I'm struggling with words today. It's been one of those days. oh, forget it. If I can't think what it was, I'm not going to go on about it. But they just changed the way that beers were brewed in Germany, and it was a complete new, exciting way of brewing and a different style of beer, which now is mainstream. You can get it all over the place. So, right, aroma we did, didn't we? I said it was a good aroma. There's a sweetness coming through, like I said. I think I've said all of this already. It's as you would want it. It should be good coming from Utopian. Like I said, they specialise in different styles of lager. Let's see what it's like on the taste, shall we? Cheers, everybody. Oh. Okay. I'm going in again. It's soft. It is so easy drinking. There's a biscuity taste to it. There's a hoppy aftertaste, which is good. It's a bit bready. There's a lovely balance to it of the bitterness and the sweetness coming through, as you would expect. It is so soft to drink in the glass. I mean, Dortmund is not as sweet. If you want to drink a Pilsner, let's say you drink a Pilsner, then Dortmund is not as sweet as a Pilsner is. If you want more sweetness in it, go for that style. This detracts from that a little bit, but it's good. It's as it should be, and you need that in this style of beer. I say it's not as sweet as a Pilsner. It's not as hoppy as a Pilsner. Oh, that is so good. I am really enjoying that. Why on earth do people drink these run-of-the-mill drain water lagers in this country when they could get proper beers like this? Bit of carbonation coming through. That is good. That's good. I like that. Dortmund Brewing did to the German brewing scene what craft beer has done to the UK, and I heard this said a little while ago. Somebody else said exactly the same in a conversation, that if you think about all the old school British brewing companies, people, whatever you want to call them, they were all brewing, carrying on with their day-to-day business. All of a sudden, craft beer burst onto the scene. But they didn't worry about that. That's not going to affect us. We're going to keep going. We're going to keep brewing what we are doing, because these small little artisan brewery people that are coming up with these funky new beers are never going to catch on. So they ignored them. And then all of a sudden, people like Thornbridge, for one of them, you could say Brewdog to a certain extent, all of a sudden they started gathering pace and pumping out beers that people liked. Brew York, another fantastic one. And they had to sit up and take note of these, realising that they were losing some of the market. All of a sudden they had to themselves, these bigger companies had to start brewing the IPAs, because the smaller ones were brewing them and were selling them. The same as then happened in Germany. They had the old way of brewing with the export style beer. Stronger, much stronger, they pump it out, and that's what we were used to. All of a sudden, Dortmund style, and there's a couple of them like it, came along, and it changed the way. They had to change the way they operated, the way they made beer because of the public and their perception and the way they were purchasing beer, because they were losing too much ground. So that's what's happened, really. That's a cracking beer. Like I say, I got that in Asda. Dortmund style lager. I've never tried this one before, but I like it. I like my beers. And that, I think in the last beer, I reviewed a beer not long ago that was a bit iffy. It was a Hong Kong beer, and I said it might be good with a curry. This is spot on for a curry. Forget that beer. This, if you want to take a couple of cans, if you're going for a curry, let's say on Thursday night you're going for a curry, it's a bring your own. Go to Asda, pick up a couple of cans of these. If you can do it in advance and get them chilled down a bit, even better. And that is your beer to have with your king prawn jalfrezi, or whatever it is you have, your chicken madras. Getting hungry now. That is a cracking beer. I love it. I like the way it still looks in the glass. The head has broken down a bit, but giving it a quick kickstart. The lacing on the glass is good. It's still there. It's holding condition in the glass. The body, although a little hazy, is a lovely, lovely golden colour. I don't know if you can see the light shining through that quite well. And it is a beautiful, beautiful tasting beer. I will be getting some more of that, because that is cracking. I'll have no trouble finishing this while I'm doing the editing of this video. There you go. So another one from the wonderful Asda range. Utopian Brewing Dortmund style lager, coming in at a whopping 5.2% in the 440ml can. Worth going out and finding, guys. Really nice beer. Take it from me. If you try it and like it, let me know. If you try it, you don't like it, hey, let me know that as well. This is only my opinion. My choice of beers will not be the same as yours, but what a great place to start. That's all I'm saying. Go out and try it. I think they're doing 4 for the price of 3 from Asda, so you could pick up 4 tins of that obviously for the price of 3. In fact, that's probably what I will do next time. I will get some of that to put in the beer fridge. That is a great, great beer. Guys, as usual, please make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Click on like as well for this video. It means all the difference to me. And share the video with anybody that you think may be interested in me wafting on about beers. It's always appreciated. I am only a very small, I often say that about me, a very small channel, and I do appreciate all of the support that I get. So please make sure you subscribe, and I will see you soon with another beer which I hope is as good as this. I'm going to finish this beer, do a bit of editing, and I look forward to bringing you another beer soon. That's it for now, guys. See you all soon. Cheers. And I'll tell you what, before I go, this is tip-top-tastic. It's double thumb. I can only get my, there it is. Double thumb, tip-top-tastic. There you go. I haven't said that for a while. I like it a lot. Cheers, guys. I'm going this time. See you all soon. Stay safe.